Welcome to the channel. Brian the Divine Healer here with you. Just want to speak on something, okay? It's a pretty tough topic to talk about for most people because it is a trigger warning. So there you go. This is your trigger warning, okay? And I'm going to be talking about narcissistic abuse. But from my perspective, okay? Because I've been there. I've done it. I know exactly what's going on from my experiences. First of all, there's no questioning to know if you are in a narcissistic relationship to have to question that. It's pretty obvious. Very much so. So let's skip that part. Let's get on to the meat and potatoes, right? First of all, I want to know, this is just regular Sprite for all you thinkers out there, right? But I have blackberries and I have raspberries in here. Why are the raspberries floating and not the blackberries? All right, just lightening the mood. All right. So a narcissist has like got a lot of tricks up their sleeve, okay? Some of it's like planned, you know, methodical. They try to work it out and whatever, conniving, all that. Others of them, I think it's just naturally ingrained in their system. And I think that's because of what they went through. They never bothered to address those issues. So you could say the Sour Patch Kids are the narcissists, right? Right. Okay, so we know that a narcissist lies a lot, right? And it's, from my understanding, it's because they have this ego that kind of gets sometimes shattered kind of easily because they're sensitive, you know? And it's an insecurity that they carry. So okay, let me give you the perfect example. You ever seen that movie, Me, Myself, and Irene? There was a little bit of the farther end of the spectrum from narcissism. When, you know, you had schizophrenic delusions and all that stuff, right? Because you're not comfortable work it out. Yeah, so in that movie, you'll see him being a regular, you know, Rhode Island state trooper, all nice and catching cats out of the tree, right? But then he'll snap and he'll turn into Frank. And Frank's the mean guy. He's the real narcissistic kind of personality, right? So you'll see that in your person. And you'll know there's something wrong. You might not know like what the details are that's wrong, but you know that they flip that switch pretty quick. And then it's all hell. It's all hell. Like, here's one of my examples, okay? One of my examples that I went through was that we would be, I'm not gonna say who or whatever and all that, but we'd be at, like, say, a function, right? And a few of her friends would come over and be like, oh, hey, what's going on? I never met her before in my life. But that person, stone cold, did not introduce me as like their proper title and just left me standing there. I can laugh now because when I see it in my head, it's going through it. It's not the same feeling because I've gotten over that. And to be number one priority in someone's life like that, I think just like, woo, pretend they're invisible to people that are looking at them being like, are you going to introduce us or what? And they're just, right? It hurts. It stings. It's not cool. And especially, you know, like I said, if you're that certain title and you got time on your belt. You know what I'm saying? So it would just be that it should be automatic, it should be natural. But no. Narcissists have this weird competition thing. But it's okay, let me back that up. What happens is when, let's say you embarrass a narcissist. Now they're all insecure, they're in their feelings and all this other stuff. And so their defense obviously is to, shame and lie and do all the things that they do. But it turns into a competition. That's how they see it in their manipulating way to kind of get back at you or to, one up you. Because that's what I found it to be so much, is one upping. So back to my example, right? My story, my experience. In that situation, I was like, ooh, shocked, butthole clench, everything. Like, I was going to say something like, you know what I mean? But carrying that over later hurt, because then it was just dread waiting for the next group of friends to be not introduced to. So now, when I see how this person, this narcissist, in that group setting was instantly insecure. Why? Because those people are like looking at me, want to know who I am. So the attention is not on the narcissist, it is now on me. So that is going to make that narcissist very, very insecure, all up in their feelings. Now here comes the switch, they're triggered. Now here comes their defense mode, which is not introducing me in that case, to now being on guard, as in having to be better than me to draw the attention of the friends looking for the introduction back to her. You see how that worked? And it's this constant, like, zippity-doo-dah, yippity-yay circle that they got going on. And it's all because there's different things in their life they have experienced that they haven't eliminated in that hurt section. So now when I see that playing in my head, because that was an experience I lived, what I know now to what I didn't know then makes that hurt, that shame go away. So I'm here excuse me, to help you understand that you don't have to wait as long as I did to figure that out. Because that is their game plan from jump, but in different scenarios and situations, around different people and events. Sometimes it gets worse. Like completely taking details out of different scenarios of things that you guys have talked about. And then when things are going south for them and you're looking good, they're going to take those little bits of information and make this weird story that fits their emotions to use on you, to hurt you, to get the attention off of you and put it back on them. It's like they're the hero, or they're helping you, or you need this. When in fact, they really need more than probably what you can give. If you don't understand, if you can't deal, if you're stuck, stick around, my friends, because I think I'm going to make a series about this, and I'll make another video about being stuck and what to do. But for now, I'm going to keep going this one. Just take that information that I gave you through the example and know that when a situation like that comes up for you, you're ignored, something like that, where you're going to be shamed by your partner in public, in front of people, come on over here. This is going to help you in that moment to not feel the shame and the hurt that I maybe did, that you will feel, or maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying maybe because not everybody's gone through it yet. Maybe it's coming, it's not. Who knows? But that's just why we put that out there. Because this isn't advice. This is just guidance. I'm here to guide you. I'm your friendly neighborhood spiritual guidance counselor. But don't let it get to you. Because they'll win. How does it get to you? If you fall into that shame feeling, accept it as it being yours when you know that's not even the damn truth. They're projecting and putting something on you that doesn't fit. And you're going to absorb that, and you're going to be depressed. You're going to be sad. Now you're going to do stupid shit to yourself like I did to myself to ease that hurt. Because why? You can't go to the narcissist and say, why the hell you didn't introduce me to your friends and all this? Because then they're going to know that you're onto them. So they're going to get it a little stronger with you. And they're going to get a little more personal in the hurt. And they're going to do low blows. And it's not going to be fun. So you don't want to, open that can of worms if you're not ready. If you have no techniques and skills to not carry that on. So this is why, my friends, I'm here for you in this moment like this. Because this, I think, it's so important. Because when you're nice and you get the shirt off your back and people think that you're a punk or you're weak or whatever, they want to think. That's narcissistic mentality. That is the pack. That is the majority of the people in the world. That needs to just go away. Okay? One narcissist at a time. Why? Because we don't want people running around here unhealed, not fixing their shit, not addressing their issues, their childhood, teens, whatever, adulthood, who knows. But don't judge anybody. Do not judge somebody because you never know what level they're on. Some people are just starting out with this shit because they don't even know what's going on. Some of y'all don't even know what I'm talking about because you've never been in that situation. But if you do, you now have that in your subconscious to understand that I have now a tool in my tool bag to use to help me through this. But it's going to help them too. Whether you stay together, whether it's an incarceration moment, something. There's going to be a moment in their life that they're going to have the reflection on what happened with you. And that's going to be the trigger for them when you're not there anymore to realize there are things they need to work on. And it's a very slow, grinding process for them because they're always in denial. Always in denial. They can never own up to their own ish because of that exact projection of shame, the lies, the deceits, all that. They say that you're performing when it's actually them. And that's their tactic, their technique to hide or mask their underlying issues that they are not willing to face. Now, you can bring it up to their attention all day long, but you're just going to get kicked around like a tin can. Don't do that when you're not ready. And if you're not ready, well, that means you haven't done enough research. You haven't listened to enough videos or people that have been through this kind of thing. It's going to tell you. Because you know it's very, very, very all over the place. People are like this. And it's kind of sad. Because then I do not know oneself. And if you don't know yourself, then you don't love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can you love anybody else? You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want to do, is promote love. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that, my friends. Like I said, this is going to be a series that I'm going to do and talk about different experiences that I've been through with narcissists and how I had escaped, because seemingly all my relationships are like that. Thank you, God, for the mission. So, one thing I want you to just take from me and put in your pocket. Put this, go ahead, put it right in there, right? What you're going through today might hurt. You might be down, you might be out, you might be escaping yourself, drinking, drugging, doing whatever. But I just want you to know this. There's only 4 letters that I want you to remember. H-O-P-E. When you wake up tomorrow, it's a whole new day. So you can make it a whole new world. Peace and gravity, my friends. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, be well. I'm out of here.